I'm gonna go to every Goodwill in my area, buy the most disturbing items I can find, and then build an art museum in my bedroom. Goodwill is a chain thrift store that tries its best. The second you walk into a Goodwill, you are greeted by what I think is a visual representation of depression. It's like if Walmart died. But the reason I'm making this video is because every single Goodwill I've ever walked into is filled with a bunch of either hilariously ugly or just downright creepy junk that prove grandmas have never had good taste. In all seriousness, I've purchased a ton of stuff from Goodwill. I've gotten some furniture from Goodwill, I've gotten some home decor. I got this CD player from Goodwill. It's not gonna work. I'm just trying to listen to Hootie and the Blowfish. I also purchased this older digital camera that not only had decent quality, but also came with pictures on it from the previous owner. This picture's from 2005. That dog's definitely dead. And I don't think she misses him. I think Goodwill does a lot of good. They obviously provide clothes and household items for people who need to save every dollar possible. They also do a great job of hiring people with disabilities, which is awesome. And with every big corporation, their operation isn't perfect, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about me spending my personal money on junk that nobody would buy unless they were making this exact video. Or trying to resurrect an ancestor. Let's go! Shopping.
Your hand's in the way.
I ended up going to 4 Goodwills in total and actually found something weird at all of them. I basically purchased everything from the same section in each Goodwill, which was the home decor section. There was some weird stuff that I didn't end up buying, like the sculpture of a baby punching his grandfather as the dad who certainly murdered the mother of that child watches proudly as his son displays similar homicidal tendencies. Oh, and this Wendy's cup. I can't imagine anyone under the age of 70 putting 99% of the decorations Goodwill sells in their home unironically. Every Goodwill had a big Christmas section, but also a big Halloween section. I specifically didn't buy anything from the Halloween section because at first I thought it'd be too easy, but then when I actually went through the section, I thought, this is all not great. All the workers were not only old, but also super nice. Surprisingly, none of the workers questioned why I was buying all of the items that they assumed only existed in their night terrors. Their night terrors that are now routine because they're older. And as we all know with old people, if they're not spending all of their time, both conscious and unconscious, thinking about death and what's gonna come after death, it's bingo. This video is also more expensive than I was anticipating. In total, I paid about $30 for 13 items. Which isn't a lot, but also I don't make money off these videos. But now I got all this junk that's just gonna take up space in my room, so once this video's done, I'm probably gonna give it all back to Goodwill. I bought Betty White pants. These must be worn by tour guides at all times, especially when off the clock. All right, let's set the stage. As people walk into the gallery, their ears are gonna hear the lovely record called My Name is Barbara 2. I haven't listened to this record yet, but I'm hoping it will set the vibe. Just gonna put it somewhere in the middle. I'm just gonna quickly walk you through the museum and briefly talk about each piece, and then I'll give you some time just to I'll just give you some time to observe. As you walk into the museum, you are first greeted by the boy with the butt crack. He drags that dog around wherever he goes because nobody has told him that dog died the first day he got it from severe head trauma. And he lets his pants sag because he is, quote, trying to be gangsta. That boy is also strapped. Don't you forget it. If the boy with the butt crack lets you into this facility, you will come face to face with a teacup that really enjoys the thrill of being drinked out of. So do what you want with that information. Trigger warning for this next one. What you are about to witness is a crime. As you can see, this bird that is on the can has kidnapped this poor lady. That woman has no chance of escaping because her guardian angel has turned its back on her. Who let this frickin' baby be a guardian angel? Inside this tin can that smells like the lungs of a lifelong smoker is baby Jesus. I think we can all agree on two things. One, Jesus wasn't white. And two, Mary did this baby dirty with that bowl cut. Oh my gosh. Mother Mary, with that haircut, No wonder he was persecuted. I don't know what this thing is, but finally is this plate. One thing I found really weird while shopping at Goodwill is that there were a lot of decorations and home items that displayed young children showing affection for one another, and this plate is just one example of that. A little odd, but who cares? This plate is just used to feed scraps to our tour guides. Anyway, I'll give you a second to take everything in. Before you leave, I just want to mention something that is incredibly heartwarming. All of these pieces have a deep appreciation for the ones that have come before. The ones who paved a way for them. The one who honestly inspired me to build this museum. So every night when the museum closes and these vessels become sentient, they share in a moment of silence for the dog from 2005. That dog is definitely dead.